And after days of standoff between US and Iran, the first potential pathway towards de-escalation seems to be emerging. This is when the war is in its sixth month. At the center are two key visits to Tehran, one by Pakistan's military chief and the Omani foreign minister, and signs of potential climb down by both Tehran and Washington. Let's start with Iran and Oman. They are inching closer to a framework for a temporary transit corridor through the Strait of Hormuz. The foreign ministers of Iran and Oman met in Tehran and discussed a phased framework for the navigational corridor, as well as a joint project to clear mines from the waterway. Oman says that it hopes to announce this temporary arrangement soon, while a permanent arrangement would be negotiated at a later stage. Reports say that Washington is offering sanctions relief and an end to the naval blockade in exchange for reopening the Strait of Hormuz and halting attacks by Iran's regional allies. According to reports in Saudi state-owned media, Pakistan's army chief Asim Munir carried the American proposal to Tehran. Both Pakistan and Iran have described the visit in particularly positive terms. Munir's meeting with General Mohsen Rezai, the supreme leader's representative on the Supreme National Security Council in Iran, was particularly significant. That meeting was significant as it tested whether the security establishment in Tehran was also prepared to join the renewed process. Rezai reportedly told Asim Munir that Tehran would continue internal consultations and respond to the offer soon. In Washington as well, there seems to be a willingness to consider sanctions relief as part of a broader understanding with Tehran, provided Iran meets certain conditions. According to Axios, Secretary of State Marco Rubio has told several of his foreign counterparts in recent days that the US is not expected to initiate new strikes against Iran for the time being. Meanwhile, reports say that the US is beginning to send personnel back to some diplomatic missions in West Asia that were evacuated or downsized amid tensions with Iran. The move suggests Washington sees a lower risk of the conflict, with Iran escalating in the near term, though some embassies will initially operate below full capacity. However, Hormuz remains a key point of contention. Iran continues to tie the Strait of Hormuz to issues of sanctions, the US naval blockade, and the implementation of the June Memorandum of Understanding. It has also underlined that an agreement on temporary transit corridor with Oman through the Strait of Hormuz, that is, won't mean automatic reopening of the strait. It says that the Strait of Hormuz will not be opened except through Iranian arrangements.